Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, you know, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
You ever see a news story that just makes you go, hold on, what?
All the time, right? Especially these days.
Yeah, seriously. It's like every day something new. But this story, this one really got to me. It's like out of a movie or something. From Texarkana.
Texarkana. Yeah, I think I saw that one. What was it? Again, something with a hair appointment, right?
That's right. But this wasn't your average trip to the salon. We're talking about a setup, a robbery, and it all went down in a seemingly ordinary house.
The kind of thing you just don't expect. I mean, you go get your hair done, you're not exactly thinking about danger.
No, you're thinking about looking good, right? So let's break this down, because it's a wild ride. This woman, she goes to see this hairstylist, Kira Forte, works out of her home.
Home-based business, that's pretty common these days.
Totally. But here's where things get weird. The client's got her 2 little kids with her, and Forte's like, oh, because of the driveway, I got to come down and pick you up.
Wait, what about the driveway?
It was steep, apparently. So Forte insists on driving down to get them. Seems innocent enough, right? But thinking about it now, it's almost like she was isolating them from the start.
Oh, I see where you're going with this. Control the environment, control the situation.
Exactly. It's a classic tactic, right? Keep them away from their car, maybe make them feel a little more dependent.
Makes you think twice about those little details, doesn't it?
No kidding. So they get inside, the appointment starts, everything seems normal. Until Forte spots the client's purse, the one with a big wad of cash from a tax refund.
That's never good. Talk about flashing your money, especially in someone's home you barely know.
And to make matters worse, the client pulls out $65 from her bra to pay for the appointment.
Seriously. I mean, come on, that's like waving a red flag in front of a bull. You're practically inviting trouble.
I know, right? It's like a flashing neon sign saying, rob me, and you know it doesn't end there. Things get even sketchier when Forte starts chatting with a guy in the house, this Samandre Lewis. He drops a line about taking care of business, and they exchange a few lovey-dovey words.
Sounds like a signal, almost. You know, criminals often use coded language to avoid tipping off their victims.
Like they're speaking in plain sight but saying something else entirely. Makes you wonder what else they might have discussed before the client even got there.
Definitely sets off alarm bells. It's all starting to feel very premeditated.
Right. So the appointment's over. Forte drives the client and kids back to their car, which is a block away. And bam, out of nowhere, 2 masked men with guns pop up.
Oh, wow. So it was an ambush. They knew exactly when and where to strike.
It gets worse. One of them leans right over Forte, threatens the client, and demands her wallet. And here's the kicker. The client recognized the voice. It was Lewis.
No way. The guy from the house. That pretty much confirms they were in on it together.
I know, it's crazy, right? They even checked the client's bra. But in the end, they only took the purse with the cash. Forte's phone, left untouched.
Interesting. So it wasn't just a random robbery. They were specifically targeting the client's money. This was planned.
That's what makes it so scary. They knew exactly what they were after. And then the police show up, and the scene is just bizarre. The client is freaking out, understandably, but Forte is acting super calm, almost like nothing happened.
You know, that's a tricky one. Is she just good at hiding her emotions? Or is she genuinely shocked and scared too? I mean, it's not every day you get caught up in a robbery, even if you are the mastermind behind it.
It makes you wonder, right? Like, is she a sociopath or just a really good actress?
Yeah.
And the police, they're not buying her act either. They start digging, and guess what they find? Security footage shows Forte and Lewis checking into a local hotel together shortly after the robbery.
Game over. They're busted. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? It's like they wanted to get caught.
Or maybe they just thought they were smarter than everyone else. Whatever the reason, they messed up big time. Aggravated robbery, that's what they're charged with.
And in Texas, that's no joke. They could be looking at 5 to 99 years, maybe even life in prison. Talk about a bad hair day.
No kidding. So we started with a simple hair appointment, and it spiraled into this crazy crime story. It's like something out of a true crime documentary.
It just goes to show you never know what's lurking beneath the surface. The most ordinary situations can turn dangerous in a heartbeat.
It's a good reminder to trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Don't be afraid to speak up or even just walk away.
Absolutely. And remember, even if you think you're in control, there are people out there who are experts at manipulating situations to their advantage. Stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay safe out there.
That's the best advice I've heard all day. We got to keep each other safe out there.
Couldn't agree more.
Well, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive. What a crazy story, right?
Absolutely wild.
I'm still processing it all. But hey, thanks for breaking it down with me.
Anytime, that's what we're here for.
And to all our listeners out there, thanks for joining us. Stay tuned for more deep dives into the weird, the wild, and the just plain unbelievable.
And don't forget to keep your eyes peeled. You never know what you might uncover in your own everyday life.
Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.
Ryan Seacrest here. When you have a busy schedule, it's important to maximize your downtime. One of the best ways to do that is by going to ChumbaCasino.com. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino games like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire that you can play for free for a chance to redeem some serious prizes. So hop on to ChumbaCasino.com now and live the Chumba life. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.